do that. My left arm is going to be like this. It's going to go under his head, and my chest is going to stay down to keep control of this arm here. So my left arm goes under, and it grabs the wrist of his top arm. I'm going to forget about the bottom arm for right now. I'm just going to grab the top arm, the wrist. Next, my right arm is going to go through the hole, and it's going to grab my own wrist, and everything's going to be super tight here. I'm going to hold super tight. Next step, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my chest, and I'm going to make sure that my chest is attached to his back. So like imagine, you know, like I'm just super gluing or velcroing my chest to his back. I don't want to like glue my chest to his shoulder here, all right? I want to make sure that I get low, almost ear to ear, in order to attach my chest to his back before I roll. Because the next step, I make sure that my shin, turn 180. When I'm here, right, and so here was the vise, like this, all the weight's on him, I slide my knee up to his head, I start attacking the arm lock, now I go under the head to attack the triple threat of the back, I lower my level, and look at my shin, it's windshield wipering into his back, here, low, very low on him. And now, next step, I'm going to roll him, but I roll him by kind of like picking him up a little bit, here. And then I continue over. And now I have his back. Let's put it back over here. So, back here. All right, cool. So here, step one, go for that keylock. Create that vise. A lot of chest pressure on him. Step two, go for the arm lock. Knee comes up. I start locking. I'm getting ready to put the leg over the head. Step three, look at my left arm. It's going to go underneath his head, grab his wrist of his top arm, and connect my wrist too. Super tight. Step four, I'm going to lower my level of my chest, make sure that my leg is windshield wipered into his back, almost ear to ear, and then I'm going to start rolling him to the right, giving him a little pickup as well. Here. Now, I put my other hook in, okay? Now, once I'm here, next step, I'm going to do a switch off on my hands. See? We were here, watch the switch off. That's the switch off right there. This hand has to go and grab his pinky. Just like right here. Just grab his pinky. Alright? And then my left hand is going to start digging under. I like to like go from ear to ear under. I'm going to grab his scapula right in the back. And then ear to ear, and I start pulling to the side for the tap out. Alright? Common mistakes with this position I want you to avoid. You know all the common mistakes from here. We know all the common mistakes from here, all right? And it's very important that when I go underneath the head, I'm not, and I can do stuff like this, but we're not doing it right now. I'm attacking the top arm, tight. A very common mistake that happens here is that people don't get low enough and they stay high like this, and they just kind of pull the person back, and then they wind up in kind of like this kind of position. Right? And you can see my back was supposed to be back here. So go back. It's very important that when you do this, that you lower your level and get down here, almost ear to ear, so that your chest is on his back. And once you get there, it doesn't slide. You don't want it to slide at all. It has to stay super tight. Here, ear to ear, and get your hooks in. It's very important. Next mistake is when you go underneath the chin, make sure you go all the way to the scapula, because you better believe, like a lot of times we're not doing it right now, but when you let go of this, he's going to start grabbing your hand, and you're going to have to fight here. So you need to have it anchored on something, okay? And then last thing, why do I say to grab the pinky? Because if you grab the wrist here, straighten your arm, I can't hold on to it. But if I switch off to the pinky, start straightening, he can't straighten his arm anymore. It's very important. All right, guys, let's do it.